Hi, so 4 months of making these videos. I'm Kuhu, and for those of you who have stuck around since my first video, thank you so much. Your support means a lot. Um, this video was one that's unexpected. Like I didn't never planned to make something like this, but I recently decided to reevaluate my makeup, meaning look back at what I've been doing for a while, my daily routine, and change it up. So, one thing that I definitely will be changing is the makeup part. But let's start with the skincare. So, my basic skincare for face wash and stuff that remains the same. What will change is if you've seen my Project Pan video, I finished my homemade serum. Now, the good thing about making something homemade is it gives you a sort of idea on how a product like that would work before buying it. So you don't have to waste your money if it turns out that it's no good. Now, the serum, the face wash, the whole routine that I've shared before, I think in my very first video. If you can see, it's really cleared up my skin, very little acne, pimples. So I got this from my dad. It's, I mean, he bought it. The vitamin infused peptide dewy prep hyphen. This is the face serum, and it is the first face serum that I will be using, which is store bought. So this is the bottle. It's this type. So I don't know if it says it's 50 ml, but okay, yes, it does say. So it expires in April 2026, which means there is a good 2 years worth of use of this, at least, like 1.5 year actually. So yeah, that is the serum that I'll be using from now on. I'll let you know how it is if you want to buy it. But the homemade one is not that bad. I am happy it's over and done with, so I can move on to this. I mean, I have it. Why not use it, right? And I don't know. It just will feel nice to have something to compare it to. Now, recently I have, if you remember, one second, I decided to keep using this. It's sorry, the green tea under eye cream. Now it's from Bioscience, and actually my friend helped me realize that because of this, my dark circles weren't becoming lighter. They were actually getting more pigmented and darker for some reason. I don't know if you can see right now, but it's actually brighter than it would have been with this, and that's because I pulled out this M caffeine coffee under eye cream. It also should be a roller, but there's a problem with the pump. So what I have decided to do is I unscrew it here. You see this product over here or the product inside, that's the cream. And I take some on my finger and just massage it under my eyes. For now, that idea is working, but I'm not in the mood to keep going through this process for eternity. So I don't want to just empty it out and throw it. I don't like that. So what I will do with this is probably like squeeze some out. I'll show you. And so it sort of gives a like It gives a bit of a cooling effect and it keeps my eyebrows tame, you could say. So it's one good way to use it up. And if it makes it darker, my skin a little darker under the eyebrows, then it'll maybe make it look a little more thicker. We'll see. But that's one nice way to use something that you know does I mean it doesn't I don't see it harming my eyebrows in any way. If it does, I'd probably dump it out, and then I would clean this tube out, and then I would use a spatula to transfer the cream from this into this. I'll try a little bit at a time. I'll try very little quantity first to see if it actually squeezes out from through the rollers over here. I don't know if you can see the rollers. One second. These rollers here. So it has to squeeze out through there. I'll try. If it does squeeze out, then I transfer this. Otherwise, the finger method works. Now, as for perfume, there is my sleep spray, which is still in good use. It helps me fall asleep a little faster. It has that lavender scent that helps with insomnia if you're ever facing it. Now, this is a perfume I would probably be using like on a day-to-day basis if I'm just staying in my dorm or indoors on weekends, stuff like that. This would be the perfume I use when I go to college or outside, the honeysuckle jasmine. So that's how that would work. Um, as for makeup, when I say, while I have added my MAC palette eyeshadow into the project pan, the colorful eyeshadow is more of party wear, or if I'm going to a mall or an outing or some event, it's more for that. I want to be wearing more subtle makeup now for like I'm in my fourth year, so from now on I'm gonna be wearing makeup a lot. I don't want to make it look like I all I wear is makeup. I want it to look a little natural. So when I say uh, MAC palette, I'm gonna mean the colors here. These four. These are more of the subtle shades that I have. So yeah, these are the ones I'll be focusing on from now on. And then I have I have one more palette. That's this from L'Oreal. I haven't opened this in a while. It's all dusty. Okay, so this is the palette. Now these four are original colors from the palette. These two, however, I added from a different palette. And yeah, I see myself using this palette more often than the MAC one. So this will be a good palette. I have an Estee Lauder. I can't find it, but that is also a nice palette. However, that's more for travel than for everyday use, I feel. Although I have one more palette. One second, let me go find it. That I can use for everyday use. I don't know if you know I left, but I did and I came back. So this is the Pop Exco Send Nudes palette, and I have had it for quite a while. So these are the shades in it, and yes, they do look more of everyday shades. So that is definitely going on the list. Now, while I do have this CoverGirl Cheekers blush, it makes a very nice subtle light eyeshadow because it's blush, you're not supposed to use too much. Plus, using it as an eyeshadow might just, get it over with a little faster. So, yeah, those are the eyeshadow products I plan to use from now on. Of course, I'll stick to the mascara and eyeliner from now, sometimes. Eyeliner is maybe thin line this time is what I'm trying for, so that it's more subtle and it still enhances my eyes. So that will be a bonus. As for lip products, I have products such as this that are way too dark, and I'm gonna save them for events again. But lip products such as this is the CoverGirl Melting Pout in the shade Kiss Kiss. So it's this very subtle nudish shade. If you can see on the brush, and look at that. So once I get a little more. See, it's a nudish shade, and I don't see why I shouldn't wear this. 1 second. Sorry about that. Where was I? Lip products. So the darker shades I'm not in the mood to wear every day. I'll probably wear ones that are close to my lip color. So one says box. Why I insist on keeping such products in their box is beyond me. Although this is a newer product, so probably not. I'll still show you what I'm talking about. I mean, I've been rambling on about it for a few seconds now. Okay, this is my Cairo 4-in-1 lipstick, and yeah, all of these are very subtle shades. If you can see, I see this maybe as a. I'll probably keep this as more of a travel kit instead of more of an everyday wear, because that makes more sense. So next on the agenda would be, now this may be a brown lipstick, but mixing it with a lip balm would make it this very light cocoa color, and that will not actually look so bad. It might look nice. I'd try it once. If it does look nice, then this could be in my everyday wear pile. Now, another lipstick that I could wear every day is this. It's the Estee Lauder in creme pink. It's under my project pan. I've shown you this before. So there's not a lot left. Definitely plan on finishing this as soon as possible. You know what? I'll actually put on some. I'll finish this as soon as possible, and yeah, I'll get it over with. One thing that's also almost done is the strawberry lip balm from Nivea. That is already my everyday um, lip balm. Another lip gloss I've been using nowadays recently is this one from Blue Haven, and this one from Blue Haven. So this has more of a golden tone, whereas this is just a transparent shimmery color. But yeah, these two are nice lip glosses. And then this is a lip gloss with more of a pinkish tint to it. It does look like a lip crayon, but it says lip gloss, so that's what I'm going with. Yes, a lot of lip balms here. This is one with a red tint in it. It's actually an Estee Lauder red lipstick, travel size lipstick, but the tube sort of stopped, bringing the product up. So I scooped it out, decanted it, and melted it with a little Vaseline. So now it is a red tinted lip balm. Good. Very subtle. Very nice. Of course, there are also my two homemade products that are still on their way of being finished. Now, the fact that I made nude lipsticks means these are everyday products. So, I'll focus on these first, which are in my project pan, then move my way down. As for my blush, it'll be the pearl blush that I've shown before. But foundation now, the cakey foundation, I don't know, it feels a little too much work for me to put every day. So I'm gonna save that aside for special occasions or such. And I'm gonna so I have the big box of the Gala London face powder, but I've decanted little bit to take with me every time I travel. So I don't know how to show you. Here is some of it. So yeah, I use a small brush and I use this. Now, when this gets over, I'll probably use this compact powder by Dazzler. So yeah, it looks a little dark, but I don't know. Let's see how it works. So yeah, that's it for now. These are the products I would plan to try and use up because it makes me feel good to know that I am I am wearing makeup, but it doesn't look like I'm wearing makeup. That's the trick, right? To make it look natural. So yeah, I'm gonna use these products from now on. I have changed my strategy on makeup. What I forgot to show you were these. These are lip liners. Now this is a nude lip liner. So I could probably use this with a darker lipstick or lip balm or something and get that over with. While this is a darker lip liner, using it with the lip gloss or lip balm and merging it into my lips should not be too much of a hassle and will look good. But I think this I'll save more for when I use a actually darker lipstick. This I'll use around my lips for more of an everyday use. So yeah. While I don't use lip liners a lot, I don't see why I can't use this. So yeah, those are the products. This is a set of 10 lipsticks that I have here. Now, the best way to apply it is with a brush or your finger, only way. And while some of these shades are dark or shiny, there are some that look pretty good to use almost every day. So I think I once I'm over with my project pan things, I'll try and finish one or two of these. So I think this is next on my list of project pan. These are a little older than the rest of my lipsticks. So getting that out of the way. Let me know if you've ever had something like this where you ended up decanting it in some tube or a different, not a pot, I mean, it would be the same. Maybe a tube, and use it like that. Was it more convenient? Let me know. Maybe. And if you were able to, let me know. But if you could, melt them down or something. Probably not. I mean, the way I've used it is made some sort of holes where the brush goes all the way inside and picks up product on the way out. I think that's more convenient for me, but it's up to you, really. So, yeah, that is my brand new strategy for using my makeup products. I will let you know if there are any changes. I would love some comments. I would love suggestions on what you want for videos. Do you want me to show you how to make anything, or what my thought on a certain product is, or what I think of a certain type of product if I don't have the specific. Anything you want, there's no harm in sharing on the comments. I would look forward to it actually. Well, that's it for today. Yeah, I've shared everything I needed to. Bye.